Mastery isn't just something that we do in isolation. It's not just something you can do in a closet or in your own bedroom. It only has meaning if it's done within a social context. And as I've been trying to suggest and to sketch to you today, that social context is a context of interactive, dynamic exchanges in which the Turk works for us and astonishes us exactly because so many doors of possible explanation are opened up to us, in which a great piano player like Uchida registers for us as a transmitter of emotion exactly because she makes us enter into the game of interpretation, where what we hear is not simply the music being played, but the musician playing it. That's what mastery is all about, and that's what makes mastery possible. And therefore, whenever anybody talks simply about manipulation, I'm always a little bit put off. That's not my experience of how mastery works. When we talk about manipulation in the world of social media, when we talk about manipulation in the world of digital media, what I think about again and again is the nature of communication between people and how mastery really works. We bring to every performance that we experience in the world, whether it's an organized performance on stage or it's the simple performance of our iPhone, we bring a kind of meta-awareness. We bring what we call critical intelligence to it. Nobody goes to a magic show thinking that they're seeing magic. Everybody goes to a magic show knowing that they're seeing a display of human ingenuity, and what we delight in is seeing how the magician will compel us to wonder about how he or she could possibly have done that. That's the core event. That's the core activity that not only makes mastery possible, but that makes mastery communicative, that makes us understand what mastery is. And that's exactly the sense in which, I think, we need to understand the connection between music and magic, between the iPhone in your hand and the Turk on stage in Baltimore in the late 18th century. Whatever the context of communication might be, the empathetic exchange between minds is satisfying only when it's dynamic, unfinished, unresolved. Friendships, flirtations, even love affairs depend like magic tricks on a constant exchange of incomplete and tantalizing information. Frauds master our minds, and only frauds master them. Real masters, like poets and lovers, engage them in a permanent maze of possibilities. The trick is to renew the possibilities. That's how we see mastery going forward in the world. To keep those possibilities from becoming too schematized, to let them be imperfect. And the question between us, as would-be master and audience, is always not how did you master me, but which of us is truly the magician.